Should you consume apple cider vinegar every day? Does it really improve your body's health, or is it just another passing trend? Despite what you may have heard, apple cider vinegar does work, but perhaps not for the reasons you think. So, what are the real reasons you should use apple cider vinegar every day? What myths surround apple cider vinegar? What are the potential risks? That's the topic of today's video: the 6 benefits that apple cider vinegar can bring to your health according to science and the possible risks. Apple cider vinegar has a long history on our planet, dating back at least 5,000 years and being used in ancient Africa, Greece, and China. Besides being used in cooking, food preservation, and seasoning to enhance and balance flavor, it also has medicinal uses whose benefits science has increasingly proven. But before you dive into the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to not miss our health tips, and share this video with as many people as possible. Let's spread quality information to as many people as we can. What can something as simple and natural as apple cider vinegar contribute to your body's health? What are the 6 scientifically proven benefits? Benefit 6: apple cider vinegar may help reduce blood sugar levels and control diabetes. This is one of the most proven benefits of apple cider vinegar. In type 2 diabetes, blood sugar levels are higher than normal, mainly due to insulin resistance or the pancreas' inability to produce the insulin the body needs. Even if you don't have diabetes, it's a good idea to keep blood sugar levels within the normal range. How can apple cider vinegar help with that? Primarily by improving insulin resistance. Your body starts becoming more sensitive to the insulin your pancreas already produces. A study showed that apple cider vinegar can improve insulin sensitivity by 19 to 34%. So, if you consume carbohydrates like rice and pasta, you won't suffer from elevated blood sugar levels, which are harmful to the body. There's a small study that showed after eating white bread, apple cider vinegar was able to reduce the glucose peak by just over 30% compared to those who didn't eat vinegar. Of course, it was a small study that needs to be repeated more times, but it seems to help. Another small study with diabetics showed that consuming 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar after dinner resulted in slightly lower fasting blood sugar levels than when they didn't consume vinegar. Another study published in the Annals of Nutrition and Metabolism showed that taking 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar during meals can help reduce low blood sugar levels, hypoglycemia, and keep blood sugar levels stable. Apple cider vinegar can reduce insulin resistance and lower blood sugar levels after meals. If you have diabetes or are pre-diabetic, it's an interesting thing to incorporate into your daily routine. But it's not something magical, a miracle. You shouldn't stop the medication you were taking to start using apple cider vinegar. No, you have to add it. Benefit 5: it can help combat inflammation in the body. Ideally, you should buy organic apple cider vinegar with pesticide-free apples to avoid consuming pesticides, and it should be unfiltered and unpasteurized, appearing cloudy with those sediment at the bottom, which are proteins and enzymes and healthy bacteria that can support your health. Some believe that these sediments provide health benefits because they contain traces of good bacteria and probiotics. Apples contain polyphenol that act as antioxidants. It can help the body fight free radicals that damage cells and relieve inflammation in the body. And interestingly, many people believe that apple cider vinegar contains many vitamins and minerals. But it contains a small amount of potassium. So, the benefits of apple cider vinegar come from acetic acid and the polyphenol in the apple. Benefit 4: it can aid in weight loss. Apple cider vinegar doesn't cause weight loss on its own, but indirectly it can help with weight loss. When taken before or during a meal, several human studies show that vinegar can increase the feeling of fullness. This can lead to consuming fewer calories and weight loss. In a study, participants consumed approximately 200 to 275 fewer calories when apple cider vinegar was combined with a high-carbohydrate meal, because it reduced hunger for the rest of the day. Over 3 months, participants who took 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar daily experienced a loss of up to 2 kilograms and a reduction in body fat. Adding or cutting out foods rarely affects weight in the long term. What works is incorporating healthy lifestyle habits and a balanced and non-restrictive diet that you can maintain for a lifetime and not just for those 2 or 3 months, and then you're not warm, satiated anymore. Third, benefits that can help with blood pressure. Studies show that apple cider vinegar can help reduce blood pressure. But it's also not a miracle. Don't think of apple cider vinegar as a cure, but it can help. How? It can reduce renin activity. Renin causes high blood pressure. As I mentioned, apple cider vinegar contains acetic acid. In an animal study, note that there may be bias because mice are not small humans. Hypertensive rats were given vinegar for a long period. The rats that took apple cider vinegar had a decrease in renin and therefore in blood pressure. There are no studies in humans, at least from what I researched. I found nothing conclusive. But I see that perhaps improving blood sugar, reducing weight because hypertension and obesity go hand in hand, and adopting a better diet, using apple cider vinegar instead of commercial salad dressings, which are high in salt and sugar, can actually lower blood pressure. In addition to potassium, as you know, potassium helps control blood pressure. Benefit 2, it can improve cholesterol levels. High levels of cholesterol and triglycerides can increase the risk of heart disease. Consuming up to 30 grams of apple cider vinegar per day along with a low-calorie diet can reduce total cholesterol and triglycerides as well as increase a good HDL cholesterol. The first benefit may be its antibacterial and antifungal properties. Perhaps the oldest use of apple cider vinegar in medicine, as before there were antibiotics or antifungals, people needed something to improve infection. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, used apple cider vinegar to clean wounds over 2,000 years ago. In fact, some research suggests that apple cider vinegar has antifungal and antibacterial potential. Here's how it is in popular culture. Anecdotal reports about candida, a common fungus in humans, in one case, a man with type 2 diabetes who had oral candidiasis. He put apple cider vinegar in his mouth twice a day for 7 days and removed over 90% of the fungus from his mouth. The main substance in vinegar, acetic acid, can kill harmful bacteria and fungi or prevent them from multiplying. How to use apple cider vinegar? I think the best way to incorporate apple cider vinegar into your daily life is to use it in cooking. Make a salad dressing with apple cider vinegar or drizzle it on the salad. You can start with 1 or 2 teaspoons in a glass of water and increase to 1 or 2 tablespoons. 1 tablespoon is equivalent to 3 teaspoons. But go slow. You can't take it straight without mixing because it's too acidic. It can damage the stomach, esophagus, and teeth. It's better to start with small doses and avoid large quantities. What are the risks of apple cider vinegar? Apple cider vinegar is generally safe but may have some side effects. It can delay stomach emptying. Small studies in humans have indicated that apple cider vinegar can increase the time food stays in the stomach. For those who want to lose weight, this is good, but for those who already have gastroparesis, especially diabetics, it can increase symptoms of bloating, heartburn, and nausea. So in these cases it won't be good. Apple cider vinegar can cause stomach pain and unpleasant digestive symptoms in some people. Both reduce appetite and increase satiety. For people who are already lean and losing muscle mass, sarcopenia, this will not be good. People who took apple cider vinegar with water suffered from indigestion and nausea, in addition to the unpleasant taste of the drink. The third. Erosion of tooth enamel. If you drink apple cider vinegar, it can damage tooth enamel. Sodas and fruit juices have been extensively studied, but some research shows that the acetic acid found in vinegar can also harm tooth enamel. So if you're going to drink it with water, use a straw and rinse your mouth with water right after use. Fourth. It can burn the esophagus to the throat. As acid can damage these cells, it's important not to take it pure, dilute it, or mix it with food. There's also the case of a woman who suffered burns to her esophagus after taking apple cider vinegar pills. Now they sell apple cider vinegar gummies in supplement stores, which can increase the chance of this happening. Fifth, it can also burn the skin and scalp if left on the skin for too long. So be careful with burns when applying it directly to the skin. Then there are drug interactions. People taking insulin or other blood sugar agents may experience hypoglycemia or very low blood sugar. Digoxin and some diuretics can interact with apple cider vinegar and reduce blood potassium. Although apple cider vinegar is a natural thing and has many possible health benefits, it is not a magic solution for weight loss. It doesn't work miracles for diabetes, blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglycerides, but it's worth changing. Salad dressing is by itself, and also not to exaggerate because not always more is a good thing. It's helpful and in some cases can be harmful. That's it. Did you like the video? Remember to share so more people get this knowledge. Until the next video.